Tell me a bit about why you're here exactly.
A few months, well, about a month and a half ago, they broke into my house. They actually broke in twice, and they shot at my flatmates. I wasn't there at the time. I was actually visiting a friend in Johannesburg. But I mean, they nearly killed her, and then they shot the one guy in his leg who was trying to help her. And it's just ridiculous. Nobody's doing anything. I'm scared to leave my folks alone. I'm scared to, go home late at night because I don't know who's going to be waiting there for me. And yeah, nobody's doing anything. And I think it's time that somebody wakes up and does something about it.
What do you think the government should do about it?
I think they should get a proper punishment for criminals, because criminals aren't scared. They're not being punished, properly, so they just get away with everything. Nobody really has an idea of what type of punishment would work. But I mean, I don't know. I've always been a firm believer in, what you do to others should be done onto yourself. So, that's what I'm thinking.
That's good. So do you think punishment's the way to go, or do you think they should just build up the community from the bottom?
Probably that as well. I mean, to teach children is one of my passions. I'm actually a teacher in Pretoria at the moment, and I try to teach the children respect towards everyone, and to build a good community is obviously the way to start. Definitely, but we should teach the old criminals to deal with things, or to be dealt with, and that they are going to be dealt with.
What do you think the community itself should play in the protection of its people?
I beg your pardon?
Let's say, for instance, you set up like a neighborhood watch or something.
Oh yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Yeah, definitely. We as a community should look out for one another. In our flat complex or townhouse complex, we actually have that now, where we have whistles, and if somebody notices something wrong, then they start whistling until the whole flat complex whistles, and actually takes them to the place where they think might be broken into, or if they spot someone dodgy or whatever, then everyone goes there. But a community, a neighborhood watch is definitely the way to go, because we should stick together, and we don't as people, because I think we're too scared.
Do you think we should go out and buy guns and look after ourselves?
Oh no, I think guns are the worst thing in the world, and I believe that if you have a gun, you'll probably get shot with it. You'll probably be shot with your own gun before you'll be able to shoot someone else. Plus, I can't see myself personally shooting anyone. It's ridiculous that I actually have to be so scared that I actually have to consider maybe getting a gun. But to have a gun is not the way to go. I think if we get proper punishment, guns won't be needed, and if we help one another as a community, we won't need weapons to protect ourselves.